10 men you won't believe exist. Gary Turner. Gary Turner has a nickname of Stretch for good reason, since he has the stretchiest skin in the world. He noticed his skin could stretch at about 3 or 4 years old, and his family members used to put him on display in front of friends. The cause of Turner's stretchy skin is a condition called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which has weakened his skin. Amu Haji. Amu Haji is an 80-year-old Iranian, and he hasn't bathed in 60 years. He is known as the world's filthiest man and is even known to smoke cigarettes made out of animal feces. Haji doesn't bathe due to some emotional setbacks that he encountered in his youth. Chandra Bahadur Dangi. Chandra Bahadur Dangi is the shortest man in the world with a height of 1 foot and 9.5 inches. He has broken world records, and there is irrefutable evidence to prove that he is indeed the smallest man ever. He rose to fame after a wood contractor saw Dangi in his village and went home to tell the local media outlets. The cause of his short stature is due to primordial dwarfism. Patrick Deuel. Patrick Deuel is known as one of the heaviest men in the world, weighing in at 1,023 pounds. Residing in Grand Island, Nebraska, Deuel hadn't left his house, let alone his bed, in several years. When he was rushed to the hospital, workers had to cut a wall out of his house in order to get him out. Deuel went through gastric bypass surgery, and in about a year, he lost about 570 pounds. Leonid Stadnik. Leonid Stadnik was the tallest man in the Ukraine and stood at 8 feet and 5 inches tall. When he was 14 years old, he had brain surgery, which developed a tumor on his pituitary gland, which then caused excessive amounts of the growth hormone to be released. Stadnik's height made it into the Guinness Book of World Records in 2007. In 2014, he passed away from a brain hemorrhage. Paul Carrison. Paul Carrison rose to fame several years ago after his skin turned blue after treating his dermatitis with colloidal silver, which in turn caused a health condition called argyria. He looked like a real-life Papa Smurf with his gray hair and beard. Carrison passed away at the age of 62 from a heart attack. Rolf Buchholz. Rolf Buchholz holds the title of being the most pierced man in the world, with over 100 piercings all over his face and body. The German man has gained fame in his own right, making requested appearances around the world. But last year, Buchholz was denied entry into Dubai without a proper reason. But assumptions can be made that his piercings had something to do with his visit to a relatively conservative country. Yu Zhenhuan. Yu Zhenhuan is the hairiest man in the world, with hair covering 96% of his body. His condition first began to emerge when he was 2 years old. Zhenhuan is currently undergoing laser hair removal treatment and has been working on a career in rock music so that he can be famous for something else. Brian Shaw. This year in 2015, Brian Shaw won the World's Strongest Man competition for the 3rd time in his career. The competition was in Malaysia this year, and Shaw took home the championship after lifting 975 pounds. The 33-year-old strongman competed against those who were defending titles, as well as Game of Thrones star Thor Bjornsson. Shaw previously won the title in 2011 and 2013. Didi Kaswara. The world knows him simply as Tree Man, but there is more to Didi Kaswara than just bark-like warts. He has been going through numerous surgeries to remove the warts from his feet and fingers so that he can live a normal life. The Indonesian fisherman's condition started after he scraped his knee in the jungle and was exposed to some sort of fungus.